Hi everyone, Jessica Ridella here along with Kevin Kelly. We are two of the ICO analysts for Bitcoin Market Journal, and today we're giving you a high-level overview of EndChain ICO. So this is essentially a platform devoted to making the supply chain more efficient by putting it on the blockchain and specifically targeting a way to end counterfeit and logistical complications. So according to the World Economic Forum, blockchain's ability to revolutionize the modern supply chain has the potential to help generate an additional $1 trillion in global trade. So EndChain really wants to come in here and leverage blockchain to disrupt the logistics industry through decentralization, open protocols, and utilities through a platform that's going to actually connect producers, transportation companies, and consumers to create a seamless exchange of goods. So what does this really mean? Basically, they want to target the problems associated with any kind of counterfeit and logistical complications, but they don't want to target the high-end luxury goods on the market. They want to focus more on the middle to low tiers of this. And, there are so many platforms out there that are devoted to, enhancing and protecting against counterfeit handbags and shoes and fine wine, all these luxury goods, but there aren't that many that are targeting this lower chain. So there are some others in the space like VeChain that comes to top of mind that have retail as a major bucket, and they do claim that they can do high-end and low-end retail space. But besides that, our main goal here is to look as to whether or not EndChain really differentiates enough from the other players in this space. And one area where we think they do is with their innovative QR and barcode combination. Most of these other competitors use something called an NFC chip in their platform to really monitor and track and prevent counterfeits. And what the QR barcode combo does is it's much easier for existing firms to integrate this into their business because many of them are already using QR codes. And it's also more cost effective as it's cheaper than the pricey NFC chips. So the patent is pending for this EndChain QR code, but their MVP is not scheduled for release until Q4 of 2019. So Kevin can now touch base a little bit more about the token model behind this.
Right. So EndChain, like Jessica said, is going to try to revolutionize the supply chain. We've seen this a lot with blockchain startups. People see blockchain as one of the most applicable technologies to reinvent what the supply chain is. And one of the most important things that the ENCN token does is it gets rid of all the paper transactions and all the delays that occur because of that, right? So when you're functioning with this token on the platform, you're looking at instant transactions and easily verifiable list of former transactions where you can go back and check what's happened in the past or maybe where a product is in real time. And another huge part of this is that the token will essentially help assert responsibility for both parties that are creating a transaction on the platform. So what that means is that they each put in a set amount of ENCN tokens, and they only get back that amount from the pool that they put it into if the transaction is completed according to the smart contract. So one side has a responsibility, the other side has a responsibility as well. They each have to complete their responsibilities in order to get those tokens back. So it's a unique model to make sure people have, are held accountable for their side of the transactions. And, this is a definitely a unique way to approach this problem. So they're going to hopefully have some good success early on and maybe be able to take a stab into that lower end good market.
Absolutely. And they also do have a really strong team, a global team with experience in many different fields. And they have some impressive partners, including Amazon. So ultimately, we like EndChain's concept of applying an efficient QR code along with the blockchain to really reduce some complexity in the supply chain logistics. But we are concerned with how behind their timeline is in comparison with some of their key competitors. So again, we wish them best of luck and thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.